Vale, bueno, señores. Estoy comiendo pipas Facundo y la verdad están cojonudas. Bueno, aquí lo dejé ayer de noche. Porque ya tardísima. Ya hemos registrado la oficina del capital.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training.
Habrá que aprovechar.
It's blocked.
Aquí no he estado, claro. Y te exige volar sequeo, intuición 2. Buah.
Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
Pues no hay nada, tío. Joder. Llave de la sala de torturas, ¿eh?
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinde was right.
Tan corruptos. Perdón, me casi además. No tengo agua, voy a mear. Sin avisar, sorry. A ver. Pero bueno, agua voy luego un poco más tarde, porque si no, no avanzamos. Aquí va a haber combate, ¿eh? Aquí va a haber algo, ¿eh? Aquí va a haber un donadas de hostias. Y no hay nada. Vaya.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
Tiene unos morillos.
The Ordo Luminis would surely envy such a place if they knew it existed.
Más los de tortura.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Rayner shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
These monsters want to make him pay for the help he gave us. The poor child will probably not survive.
We can't let
Hay que rescatarlo.
We must stop this training immediately.
The
Immediately.
risk is that Rolf will
Pero ya.
ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Exacto.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
These children are victims, yes, but they are armed victims. Are you sure they'll spare us in return?
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can. I can't promise anything more.
¿Dónde está? Ajá. Puto mago. Míralos ahí. Qué putos. Todos que hay, Bueno, pues nada, por ellos.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance to avoid a fight and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
0%, madre mía.
Put your weapons down and no one will get hurt.
Really? What do you think will happen when High Command learns about this? You'll be considered traitors and deserters.
Death is all that awaits us. Attack!
Carisma, 0%. Bueno,
Must
va.
I remind you what happened to Raina?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
Maybe not. But this is how one becomes an elite soldier. The best!
Exactly. And no tenderfoot in a silk suit would understand anything about it.
Attack!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
To look out! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Moridos todos.
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted longer than planned.
I hope your troops are ready for a real fight. They just crushed your comrades.
Captain Kurt and these courtiers just decimated a whole squadron.
Don't underestimate them. They were able to beat us.
Shut up. Your troops were weak and you're the only one responsible.
What have you done with Wilhelm?
He received the punishment for traitors and insurgents, like Raina before him.
Kurt, I'm terribly sorry. We should have...
Saved him first. We're responsible for his death.
Cago en Dios.
Enlightened, Kurt.
Rescatarlo primero, ¿de dónde? Yo no lo vi. ¿Dónde coño están estos hijos putas? ¿Cómo los salvo? Uf, no tengo ni puta idea. A ver, aparentemente. Ah, míralo aquí, hombre. Vale. No. Claro, lo primero, lo primero. No me había fijado en esa puta marca.
It's blocked.
Blocked.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Let's see what you're capable of.
¿Y cómo?
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Raina.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain. But
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. To arms!
When my Master of Arms was in the Guard, he always repeated, fight with honor. What honor is there in lynching one of your own when he's defenseless? What honor is there in being forced to kill one another the moment one of you refuses to toe the line?
save your moralizing. All that matters is success. Being the best.
Show them how far their honor will get them against your training.
Maybe enlightened protect me in this battle.
To my help! To the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Que me matan, que me matan, que me matan.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Will you be alright?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
You'd better stay here until we've taken care of the camp's captain.
I'll try to dress my wound in the meantime.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us. Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
Con la bata hasta que llevo a andar por casa, ¿eh? Madre mía. Qué desastre. Qué horror.
Kurt, you're so predictable. I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need
Vale,
to
esto lo vimos
remind you of
antes.
the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight, and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have... Can we not...
Enough! To arms!
It was nearly Wilhelm's turn tonight. It could have been any of you.
Lies! Only the weak fall. So we must prove that we aren't among them.
Nonsense. I've seen more combat than any of you, and I've seen hundreds of soldiers die. Weak or not. I've seen this kind of camp before, full of torture and sadistic officers. I thought it was a thing of the past, but I was wrong. So help me make sure this camp really is the last of them.
You're right, Captain. If we don't put down our weapons, this will never end.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards.
Their training wasn't finished, Captain, and the speeches were so convincing.
Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
The victims of your absurd manipulation died in vain.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
Dale, dale.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow and may the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Déjale que venga para aquí, oh. Pues ya está, ¿no?
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes, I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you,
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about. In the meantime, you stay here to take care of survivors, Wilhelm. I'll make sure you receive your transfer orders quickly.
I'll do my best, Captain. Thanks again.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinder.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Greenblood, my friend. Do you need something?
What is your duty as Master of Arms?
What was my duty? In truth, you may have guessed it, but mine without, of course. You have to be considered always at the court. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you are here. I've had an idea that I wish to present to you.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her, and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that sort?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelia's.
Un poco de espionaje me interesa.
Very well. Let's Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Uy, los vicios de la madre cardenal, cuidado, eh.
Greetings. My caravan goes through all the cities, and the journey is safe. So, where would you like?
To San Mateus, please.
Cago en la puta, nos dejó a tomar por culo. Bien, podía habernos acercado un poco. Perra.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try and retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
A ver, la infiltración también, la hostia, porque no tuve que hacer nada. Nadie me ha hecho en cara que estuviera esa habitación ni nada. Pero luego... Este juego se ve un poco el cartón en varias cosas, ¿eh? Pero bueno. ¿Qué vamos a hacer?
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors by order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know.
Vale,
Please
aquí sí.
excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
Disfraza.
possesses a very
El
unique
putiferio.
taste. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place. For goodness sake! This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
No va a haber mierda si es la jefa por aquí. Digo yo. Uy, uy. Putiferio.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. Let's
Favores
rummage around
anales.
some more. We may find something else. It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Tuleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others.
Dile.
These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous Candy Cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I've been sent by the Mother Cardinal. She needs money. You know why.
That's unusual. She usually comes in person. Ah, well, business is business after all. What do you want?
She has sent me to find out if she still owes money and to make a little withdrawal.
No debts to settle. Everything is in order, as always. How much does she need? Same as last time?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Excellent. Let her know that the usual conditions apply.
Do you think that will be all right for Candy Cane?
What do you mean for candy cane? Good Lord, are you crazy or something? I don't want to know what my clients get up to with their money.
I apologize. I'm not used to this. I thought that...
You think too much. Go and see him, sort your business out, and come back to see me when you know how much she needs.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are a blessing from the enlightened. Twist,
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients, isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy Cane? Everyone speaks about him or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
I have to go. I will leave you to your work. Good day.
welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information. Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
What is this arena?
It's a people are coming.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Here you are.
Thank you, my lord. I'll let you take your pick.
Thank you.
Look, a new face. Oh, but wouldn't that be... Hello, Father.
Oh, hello.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely not. I am careful not to leave my belongings with clients, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my services.
Very well. Goodbye.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me, but I don't know them.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Do you think that an important person from Thélème could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony. Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Please, I'm serious. Despite all the benefits and money, these parties aren't enjoyable in the slightest.
I understand. This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
What can I do for you, my child?
What was your role at my uncle's court?
No, Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation. I tried to teach you something.
Esto ya había preguntado, así que nada.
I'll see you later, father.
Take care, my...
El padre de todos, tal. Vale. Interroga al corredor de apuestas. Al corredor de apuestas me quedó algo por preguntarle.
Good day.
O se toca ya otro, claro. Por aquí no hay nada. Pues que haya otro corredor de apuestas aquí. Posible. Posible. No.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is.
I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is if that's what you're after. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
A ver. A ver, veamos pues.
Good day.
Well,
I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Eso también es un poco culero, ¿eh?
I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
I must be going.
Next time.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Una perra corrupta.
Does our dear Cornelia love betting games? But she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Buah. Vamos a ver este hombre dónde está. Me está cerca. Está cerca. ¿Dónde será mejor ir? Ahí no. Corruptos.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate.
Amenazas, eh?
Legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Muy bien. Genial.
My dear child.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take.
Bien. Joder, es que los talentos, tío, son jodidos, eh. Bueno. Pues nada, un poco así a lo aleatorio, porque ¿qué me dirás? Aquí puedo poner una. Armas blancas de 2 manos. Esto no está mal. Puedo intentar, ya que estoy. Vaya. Me da la estornudación. Vale. Más. Muy bien. Dos morillos. Vale. Vale, vamos bien. Vale.
Honor Manawi, do you need?
I've never heard you talk.
He was the donate.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried. My mother never really anything else.
I must leave you.
No me dice nada más.
Desarde, I
Desarde.
have a favor to ask.
Ah, bueno, mira.
Very well. I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Nords and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Vamos a...
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Naughts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Naughts are still my family.
Don't worry.
Muy bien.
We'll be discreet.
Kurt, no. Vale, voy a llevar a esta porque total. No es sospechoso, otro sospechoso, este está afable y este está amistoso, así que vamos. Bueno, yo soy idiota porque tendría que haberlo hecho desde aquí. Pero bueno, pues nada. El barrio del puerto, ¿eh?
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get some sleeping pills. Then we'll go see Dieter.
La casa de la señora Morange. Ahí no hemos estado. Soy yo. Estamos con el peso, jodido. No hay nada que hacer aquí. Cojón. Hola. Buena salida.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I need to be going.
Nada. Pueden dar exceso de peso.
Welcome. It's such a... Have you seen anything to your life?
No, mira, tiene esto el coste, no soy. 80, carísimo. Pero bueno, ok. Vale, venta.
Thank you for your... Welcome. It's... Have you seen any...
Joder, 255 de peso. Me cago.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
No sé por qué tengo tanto peso, tío.
Have you seen anything?
Será por las pociones, a saber. Buenas, J. Burboa, bienvenido, tío. Yo sé usted. Joder, no me jodas, tío. Bien. Estoy esperando la hora de cenar, que ya es enseguida. Haciendo misiones así un poco random. Bueno, no tan random, pero bastante random. Que no da una mierda lo de vender, No da una mierda. Antes de Inquisidor. Pues no tengo ni idea si corre con... No tengo ni idea. No sé cuánto pide, la verdad. A ver que lo miro al mínimo. Página de la tienda. Dice aquí que mínimo 8. Pero tendrías que probarlo, porque hay veces que bueno, hay que probarlo. Me cago en la mar, dile. Oh. Vale. Vale, si tenía botas. Ahora sí sigue parecido. Que tengo muchísimo. Pues hombre. Tienes bastante, para jugar. De mano todos los emuladores. Aunque bueno, los más modernos no te funcionarán. Pero ya solo con los emuladores ya tienes ahí para jugar, vamos, miles de juegos. Muchas aventuras gráficas, supongo que también, viejas. Es que sin tarjeta gráfica tienes que tirarte juegos en 2D o viejos. No te queda otra. Vale, criterio de relación. Ay. Ah, mira, es que tengo mucha munición. Me pesa 12 la munición. Vale. Pero bueno, aún así. Un poco exagerado. Pues no sé, tío. Tienes que... Es demasiado genérico eso. Por mucho que yo te diga. Te toca otra que probar. Buenas, Ángel Andrés, ¿qué tal? Yo lo que suelo jugar es el ¿cómo se llama? El Left 4 Dead de 2009. Se suele tirar. Pero claro, depende de la gráfica. Ese podría, yo creo. Eso que te digo, es que tienes que probar, ¿no? Por mucho que te diga yo aquí, te toca instalar y probar. A ver, me estoy perdiendo. Es donde quiero ir. Aquí. Vale. No me jode no poder correr, macho. Sobrepeso, Chan, chan, chan. El cofre para dejar la mierda. Anillo divino. A ver. Espadón del rey difunto. Pesa, joder. 500. Mamina. Trabuco pequeño. $120. Opción 2. A ver. Pues es un jueguito de rol. Armadura 70. Que no puede poner. Bueno, nada. Genial. A ver este. Uy, este tiene una ya de 100. Bueno, esta sí la puedo poner. Adjudicada. Habría que mejorarla, pero... Ya la mejoraremos. Vale. Entonces, dejamos aquí. Esto. Bueno. Voy con lo opuesto. Es que tampoco... Bueno, voy a dejar munición, eso sí. Porque pesa mucho. ¿Dónde está la munición? Aquí. Voy a dejar como... Como todo, ¿no? Claro que sí. Voy a coger la mitad. Un poco menos de la mitad. Con esto ya va a quedar. Vale. Y nada, la verdad que el argumento, pues, no sé, de momento somos un... ¿Cómo lo llama? Un legado. ¡Uy! Hay aquí, espérate, aquí no, tampoco. Aquí. Nosotros somos esos legados como diplomáticos, vamos, de este pueblo de aquí, Serene. Y esta isla es como una isla descubierta y hay unos nativos y no sé qué. Y bueno. Entonces nosotros somos como neutrales. Tenemos labores diplomáticas. Hay varias facciones. Estas tres que hay aquí. Nosotros somos esta New Serene. Bueno, tampoco. Son ciudades, realmente. Pero aparte de las ciudades están las facciones. Y nada, lo llevo un poco jugado. Pero hasta ahora la verdad que está entretenido. Se le ve un poco el cartón algunas veces. Te ven, por ejemplo, cosas vacías. Mucho escenario vacío. Es una verdad que... pero bueno. Cuando te acostumbras a eso ya te das por vencido de que no va a haber... todo vacío. O bueno. Te dedicas a hacer misiones y para adelante. Y a ver qué pasa. ¿Qué pasa aquí? A ver este hombre, el teniente Lietar.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbor office every night.
So,
Qué
there's
noches.
no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
Un soborno. Pues habrá que sobornarlo.
I did not think for a moment to request this service without offering you fair compensation for your efforts.
Ah, now you're speaking my language. If those are the terms, I'll even put gunpowder in it.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery, seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Vale, fácil, ¿no? Vístete como los nautas, ya estoy.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Mira, por ejemplo, tiene bueno que no hay tiempos de carga luego in-game. Cosas jugando, no hay carga, tardan en cargar cuando desde el menú arrancas, continúas la partida, pero luego hay una descarga. Es que ni en los edificios, hay carga, así que eso, por ejemplo, sí está bien. Una de cal y una de arena. Vuelve al puerto cuando esté.
We will wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned, then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Dieter's daughter is gone. Your guard should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Desarde.
Pintas de la capitanía del puerto. Fácil, porque deja aquí una puerta abierta y tan abierta. Mira, están todos dormidos. Todos dormidos. Pringaos. ¿Dónde está este puto? Está escondido. Madre, no está aquí. ¿Y dónde pollastres está? Mira. ¡Eh!
I was able to recover your file, Vasco. And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra. Son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes. I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever.
Whatever.
I learned my real name thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.
Genial.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
Uy, uy, que quiero noviarío. No, no, noviarío nada.
How did you become?
As you, I was given to the North. I think I was originally. I took my first steps. Did you want anything else?
Do you wish you were never given to them?
How could I not be regretful?
I'm genuinely sorry you did not get to...
It's not your fault, Desarde. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Vale, pues listo. Hora de ir para la cena, señores. Ahora mismo que está en un momento guapísimo para guardar. Pasar a la misión secundaria. Y la siguiente va a ser esta. Los problemas... en Edén. Vale. Problemas en Edén. Vale, pues ala. Nos vemos, señores. Que vaya bien, gracias por pasarse los que hayáis pasado. Y nos vemos. Ala, con Dios.